Welcome to Tyrannosaurus Riffs. My name is Brandon, and today we're going to check out the Schecter Synyster Custom Redrum. The Redrum is made of mahogany and features a 3-piece mahogany set neck with the Ultra Access heel. This neck features 24 jumbo frets with the Gothic cross inlays, a death bat at the 12th fret, and Sin on 9, 7, and 5. It is a 25.5-inch scale. Now, this fingerboard is made of ebony, and I don't know what is going on with this one, but this is one of the most beautiful fretboards I've ever seen. As you can kind of see it kind of doing a wave through the brown and black. I love this specific fretboard. Moving down, this guitar would normally have Seymour, Duncan, and Invaders, but I wanted to try something different and went with a Seymour, Duncan, Nazgul, and Sentient, and the red and black custom bobbins to go with the Beast in the Harlot era look. You've got your Floyd Rose, 1 volume, 1 tone with tap, and a 3-way pickup switch. At the top of the headstock, you've got a custom logo and Grover Rotomatic 18-1 tuners. Now before we jump into the demo, let's check this out in a quick mix. Alright, what's going on everyone? I hope you're all doing well out there. I thought it would be cool to show you guys this guitar as it's been hanging on the wall behind me for quite some time now, and I haven't played it for a minute. So as I stated in the specs, this is a Seymour Duncan Nazgul in the bridge and a Sentient in the neck position. This guitar is tuned to drop C. Synyster Gates is actually the reason I came across Schecter. At the time, I was in high school. I was looking at BC Rich Mockingbirds because I really wanted something different. I didn't want a Strat. I didn't want a Telly at the time. Actually, that's not true. I had a Telly, that one. But I wanted something different. And then I came across Schecter, and I found the Avenger, and I ended up with a Hellraiser, and then this came available a few years later. And I'm not going to pretend I'm not an Avenged Sevenfold fan. I really like them. And I love his playing. I do not play anything like him. So if you're here for Avenged riffs, you're in the wrong spot. But if you're here to just check out a cool guitar, you're in the right spot. Now today we're going through the KSR Orthos 2. We're going to check out 3 different kind of tones. We'll go through some clean tones, some kind of mid-gain tones, and then some high-gain tones, because that's kind of where I like to hang out. But I want to show you just some different stuff this guitar can do. Now, this amplifier is running into a Mesa oversized cabinet with the vintage 30s, but it's being recorded through the 2-Notes Torpedo Captor X for a better audio representation on your side. There's no pedals, no pre or post going on, except in the mix that had some stuff going on. But other than that, this is just live through the amplifier, through the cabinet. Let's roll. We'll start with the Nazgul on the clean tone. Middle position. like that. And my favorite position is the neck. That's pretty much standard for me on all guitars. I don't know why, I just really like that. I think I like the neck because I like the darker, kind of beefier, more rounded out, colder tones that you get with that on those kind of riffs. So anyways, that's kind of the clean tones. I'm not going to do much more else with that. That's not why you guys are here. I'm sure you want to hear something else. Let's move on to some kind of pop punk type of tones and riffs and see what we can get with that. Now for that riff, maybe that's a little bit on the weaker side. I could turn the gain up on the amplifier, but I just kind of want to show you guys some not as high gain riffs. I'm stuck in the 2000s. Now, a minute ago I played Face Down by the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Most people would say this guitar is not for that kind of music. They are wrong. The reason I say that is Josh Burke, I believe that's his name, don't quote me, with the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. He actually played a Schecter Avenger Damien, the EMG 81 and 85, and it sounded great. So don't let looks and people tell you what guitar can do what. You make it do whatever you want. It's like John 5, using a Telecaster in metal. Recently he said that's like wearing a cowboy hat to a metal show. Who cares? It sounds great. Don't let people tell you anything. Make your own decisions. Let's move on to some high gain. Really like the way this guitar sounds, feels, and plays. It's comfortable sitting or standing. I know some people get a little thrown off with this horn at first, but it's very comfortable to me. And a lot of the newer models will have an arched kind of bevel going on right here. So they're a little bit more comfortable than maybe this one being a flat top, but I'm so used to the flat tops that it really doesn't bother me. just super comfortable, super fun to play. Another thing, I know a lot of people don't like Floyd Roses. They are complicated to get used to, but once you get used to them, they're no different than anything else. I can change the strings on this guitar and even put it back up to drop D, E, standard tuning, whatever. I can get it done in less than 15 minutes. Now, if I'm leaving it in C and just changing strings, I can get it done in under 10. Now, don't let the Floyd stop you from buying one of these if you are interested. You may like the Floyd better in the long run. I like how close they sit to the body. I'm used to that feeling. Now, I'm not much of a lead guy. I don't do much of that anymore. I used to play with it more, but I like it when I want it. And I swear, when you set these up right, the tuning stability is as good as anything. Now, you've probably heard enough from me tonight. You can tell what kind of riffs I like to play, what kind of music I really enjoy. You know, the metalcore 2000 type stuff is obviously where a lot of my influence comes from. I like the pop punk sounds. I like the clean tones. I just really like this guitar. And I mean, this amp and cab definitely helps, but this guitar is super fun to play. I know these are pretty hard to find now, being the black and red. But yeah, I just wanted to show all of you this guitar. I think it's a really cool one. Like I said, I'm a Synyster Gates Avenged Sevenfold fan. I like Seymour Duncans. I generally play active pickups, but these are some very nice passive pickups that I do enjoy, and I think they sound really nice through this setup. So I want to say thank you for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll see you soon.